Good morning, everybody. My name is Philippe Jacques. I'm the Managing Director of EMIRI, the Energy Material Industrial Research Initiative. I would like first to thank the organizers for offering me the possibility to introduce this new European partnership under Horizon Europe that we have been developing with the Commission in the last months. As you know, European partnership are very efficient instruments for the European Union to team up with private stakeholders, especially industry and research organizations, to develop a shared long-term vision and to identify the most appropriate solutions with an EU-wide coordination approach. Under Horizon Europe, partnership will be a major tool to drive the required green and digital transitions. And in the field of batteries, as you know, speed is key if really we want to succeed in developing a competitive European industrial battery value chain. That's really what we are willing to achieve here with this partnership. The vision that have been built for the batteries partnership is to support the EU battery industry ambition in the global competitive race, which is currently ongoing. That if really we want to support the industry, what need to be done is to establish in Europe by 2030 a world-class innovation ecosystem that will offer to the battery industry the differentiating technologies, allowing to boost a competitive, sustainable, and circular European battery value chain, enabling the transformation towards a carbon neutral society. This partnership will support the achievement of EU policy objectives regarding climate change, regarding economic growth, and also regarding sustainable development. More specifically, the objective of this Battery European Partnership will be to provide the European industry with the differentiating technologies that will support the development of the battery manufacturing industry in Europe by focusing on two main market segments. The first one being the mobility segment, and so really targeting to develop sustainable and affordable solutions for clean mobility. And the second application segment being the energy sector, in order to enable really the integration of the renewable energy sources in the power grid. The technical objectives that will be targeted in this partnership are fully in line with the work that was initiated in the framework of the set plan regarding energy density, regarding power density, cycle lifetime, battery cost, of course. Safety also will be a particular point to be addressed, as well as the manufacturing and recycling operations and the required sustainability and circularity. Addressing in the most appropriate way all the challenges faced by the battery industry is really key to deliver maximum return on investment. And this slide here schematically illustrates where more efforts should be targeted for every part of the battery value chain to achieve the specific objectives of the partnership. Conducting this approach at EU-wide scale in a coordinated way will, of course, maximize the impact of these R&I activities. The partnership should allocate a substantial part of its resources on the segments of the value chain, along with circular economy aspects, of course, which are seen as the key activities for which a well-structured coordination will allow Europe to develop the most differentiating technologies. These key activities are identified as being the advanced materials development, as well as battery cell design and battery cell manufacturing. The partnership will cover a broad range of TRL levels of RNI activities, and it will deal with an appropriate balance between short to medium term and long-term RNI activities. Of course, to support the industry, enhancement of close-to-market lithium-ion technologies from TRL 5 to 708 will be one important aspect. But also new promising and longer-term breakthrough technological solutions covering TRLs from 2 to 4 will also be supported by the partnership, especially the one which are promoted by the Battery 2030 Plus initiative. All the key RNI areas will be structured in a strategic research innovation agenda. You have here the scheme, the structure, and the way these different areas will be managed in the partnership, with a first area dealing with raw materials and recycling, a second one with the key sectors of advanced materials and manufacturing, a third one dealing with end uses and operations, but also important cross-cutting topics like safety and sustainability will be also covered and structured in this strategic research innovation agenda. And of course, some coordination initiatives will be also addressed by the partnership. How we see the partnership in the European RNI landscape, is illustrated here. As you can see, we believe that the partnership will have a central role in the quite complex and crowded RNI landscape, in order really first to translate, to implement the technological roadmaps that will be provided by the strategic players, like especially Batteries Europe, but also Battery 2030 Plus, and other stakeholders in the respective application field or coming from the different segments of the industry. Translating this strategic agenda and technology roadmaps into work programs will be really one of the main activities to be managed by the partnership. The partnership will also support and oversee the portfolio of all the projects that will be funded under Horizon Europe dealing with batteries. It will reinforce the networks between industry, research organizations, universities, and all the other relevant organizations active in the RNI landscape in Europe. It will manage the engagement of most stakeholders in the collaborative RNI activities. It will also promote demonstration projects and encourage a robust lab-to-market process and innovation and technology transfer. One of the goals will be, of course, to accelerate this transfer to the market, and also to contribute to the identification of the required development of new skills, really to satisfy the needs of the industry. So close collaboration with Horizon Europe Pillar 3 instruments like the EIT New Energy, EIT Raw Materials, Innovation Fund, and others will be a strong aspect of the work. Other partnerships will also be closely collaborating with the partnership on batteries, and not just the partnerships in the field of in the application sector, but also all the other RNA activities, either supported by Horizon Europe, but also the IPCEI's initiative and different national or regional or interregional initiatives will also be under the on the radar screen of the partnership in order to develop the collaboration and coordination. For this, we see a facilitating role for the ETIP, Batteries Europe, and close collaboration with the ETIP is foreseen for the time being. Regarding the next step, where are we now? Well, we still have to set up and to finalize the setting up of the partnership association that will be called BIPA. We need to finalize with the European Commission the Strategic Research Innovation Agenda. First draft has been elaborated and is currently under review in the European Commission. And then, importantly, we will have to negotiate and to sign the contractual arrangement that will really officially launch the partnership between the Commission and the private association representing all the battery community stakeholders. And we are currently also busy finalizing with the European Commission the content, the proposals of the topics for the work program 21-22. This is the way we see the structure of the governance of the partnership. So in yellow, you have really the partnership board that will be the board discussing between the public part, so the different direction of the European Commission, and the private side that will be represented by the BIPA association. All the topics to be promoted and implemented in the framework of the different work programs of Horizon Europe. So the way the private side partnership association will be structured is quite a classical one, with industry and research being the full members and the different representative association being just associate members supporting the different stakeholders in defining the priorities. So what is important is that we are currently finalizing the setting up of the BIPA. Call for membership has been launched at the end of October, and the first General Assembly will take place on the 14th of December with the objective of validating the articles of the association and importantly of electing the representative in the different governing bodies, so the executive board and the association delegation, so that the association will be up and running and will be able to finalize the negotiation with the Commission to have the partnership launched in the beginning of next year. So if you're interested to join the partnership and to provide your recommendations to implement and regularly update the strategic research innovation agenda and to contribute to all the different activities of the partnership, don't hesitate to apply and to join the association. You can contact me or contact the Secretariat of the BIPA Association by sending a mail to the contacts you have on the screen. Thank you very much, and I'm available now for your questions.